What's up guys, Godz back with another video. In this video we're going to be talking about the Templar Challenge. It's really not that hard, you just got to have a good team makeup and have the right strategy, and I'm going to tell you the strategy we used today to defeat the Templar. It didn't take us very long, it was very simple, you just got to make sure everyone's on the same page. Alright, so first I'm going to explain to you what the challenge is and what you have to do, and then I'm going to explain to you how we did it with the players we had and another way that you can also do it that some other players are also doing it. Real quick, I want to explain to you what the challenge is and basically the things you have to do, and then after that I'll explain to you, kind of where to put everybody and then how you can achieve beating this challenge with your team. I'll explain to you the way we did it, and then I'll also explain a secondary way that a lot of other people are doing it. Basically the challenge is to keep the Templar from teleporting and to kill him. That's pretty much it, but because of this, since you cancel out his teleportations, he spawns a lot of minotaurs, and there's already a ton of harpies that come after you. So basically, because you're doing the challenge, you're causing more adds to come out to fight you. So the more damage you can do early on to him, the better. Basically what is going to happen is someone is going to pick up the relic. When you pick up the relic, he's going to activate in the center of the map, or he's going to spawn in the center of the map, and that's where he's going to be, and he's going to shoot at you. There are going to be 2 sets of 2 oracles, so 4 in total that spawn. Once you kill them, you should be free to take the relic and use the super on the Templar so you can take his shield down. Once his shield is down, you are then going to cancel out his teleport. Doing so means you won't ever have to take his shield down again, so the remainder of your supers from your relic should just go directly at him for damage. Now, there are 2 places that he will try to teleport. Middle right and middle left is what I like to call it. They will be very, very easy to spot once you start playing. Basically, the best way to learn, in my opinion, is to actually just play, because you can see what I'm talking about. So, if you're on the left and you're going to be keeping him from teleporting, there's not a lot of cover. So you're going to want one of 2 things. You're going to want a Titan with a bubble and the Relic runner to be able to either pop a bubble on it, and if you pop the bubble right after it activates, then this will actually allow you to use the bubble for the next time it comes back. And then if, say, you don't have a bubble and you've got the Relic runner over there, the Relic runner can activate his shield a little bit after the thing has started, and it should last you through till it's over. Now, the little ring that pops up, you have to jump in it and stand in it, and it will go from red to white, and you have to stand in it until it disappears. If you're inside of it when it first spawns, you must get out of it and get back in it, or he may teleport on top of you. Now, if you're on the right side, this is the easier side. There's a big wall that protects you, and you can stand by this wall and keep him from teleporting while not taking damage from him. So if you're on the right side, you can have someone just be designated to stand there when they hear that it's time for you to go back and stand and keep him from teleporting. And other than that, everybody else can just shoot adds. There are quite a bit of adds to take out, and it's best to take them out as quickly as possible so as to not kill any of your teammates. Now, the way I just described to you is not the way that we did it today. The way we did it was that we had 2 bubbles and a hunter over on the left side, and they alternated using the hunter's orbs and each other's orbs, being able to put up the bubble constantly so that they could make sure they stayed alive and be able to cancel the teleport. And then on the right side we had the Relic runner and 2 hunters to be able to make a ton of orbs, and the Relic runner actually kept most of the adds down for us so we could shoot the boss. So you can do it both of those ways. One, have the Relic runner and a Titan on the left side and everyone else on the right. Or B, have 2 Titans and a hunter on the left and everyone else on the right, and you don't really have to have a specific team makeup. Just make sure the Relic runner is then on the right. Once you take down the oracles and take his shield down, this is the point where there will be a dome over 3 players. You have to shoot this dome down, similar to Challenge of Elders or Prison of Elders if you remember playing that. Shoot this down to be able to then do damage on him. If you shoot a rocket or anything else while inside this, you will kill yourself. So wait till that's done, and then you can do your tethers on the boss or whatever it is else you want to do. A lot of people use Blessing of Light, but if you want to kill him quicker, weapons is good. This all depends on your team. If your team is good enough at staying alive and they can actually use weapons, that's great. But if your team dies a lot and they need the extra health, use Blessing. It really just depends on the team that you have. If you've got a bunch of Warlocks, it's harder to do what I'm explaining you to do. So the first time you take his shield down, or the only time you take his shield down, and you down those two, or the domes that pop up around you, or maybe you might not even have one at all, this is the time where you should put all of your Gallahorns, Sleepers, Rockets, Sniper, everything into him at that one moment, right before the Minotaurs start coming out. Once you've done all that, start managing your adds and then lightly peppering him with rockets and golden gun or whatever it is you decide to use as you go on. Hopefully that first round of damage you should be able to get him down to around half or less health. After this, you'll pretty much just throw damage on him, killing adds as they come in, hitting him with your Relic Super if you're the Relic runner, until you finally kill him. This is actually a very easy challenge on paper, and it's really not that hard in game either if you've got the proper team communication and the proper strategy for the makeup of your team. So, like I said, the very first version of what I explained was not what we did, but it would be great for a team that has at least one Titan, and then you could have the Titan and the Relic Runner on the left, and then the other side could be any mixture of players, whether it be Warlock or Hunter. It's always good to have at least 1 or 2 Hunters, that way you have tether for the boss and tether for the adds. Or if you have more Titans, you can put 2 Titans on the other side with a Hunter, and then everybody else on the right. Or if you've got all Titans, you got bubbles everywhere. You can have weapons and Blessing however you need it to be and stay alive. If you've got all Hunters, you can make sure everything is tethered and use invis grenades to try to keep him from teleporting. That's it, guys. That's pretty much the challenge. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Like I said, everybody's going to be having a different team, different skill levels, different characters, so there's always different strats you could try. So if you let me know your 6-person team makeup, maybe I can tell you how to put them that will help you be successful. But pretty much you can do it multiple different ways. You just have to find the way that best works for your team. I hope this has been informative. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, share the video so people can see it. Comment below, let me know if there's anything that didn't make sense or if there's anything you'd like to know. Subscribe for more Destiny content, tutorials, and gameplay, as well as Destiny 2 news. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video.